Wow, do we have, let's say, an interesting week coming up. We are finishing up today and tomorrow Against All Odds April. And we are moving into more to come May. More to come. More abundance is what we're looking for. More positive energy. And I think May is going to be one of those months for us where we finally get to breathe a little bit easier. We're going to have less conflict. We're going to feel like we're not battling life so much that it's not going to be that really hard stuff. There's like one single hair right there hanging in front of my eye, driving me crazy. Anyway, less of that. And it's going to be a much lighter energy. And wow, do we need it, right? I know I do. You do too, right? God, 2019, I was really hopeful at the beginning of the year. Like, this has got to be the year, right? This has got to be the year where everything comes together. And having said that, I know the rules of the universe are more like things fall apart first before they come together. Well, haven't we had enough falling apart? Haven't we? I know I have. But May is one of those months where I really feel like it's going to be easier to breathe. We're not going to feel like we're having to battle so much. There's less conflict, less complication, and just a much easier life for us. The trail, the journey in front of us, that path is not going to be so hard, which is good. It's not going to necessarily be like gravy and be easy, right? It's not going to be so hard. So let's have a look at this week. Okay, how about today? Spirit says 1 day at a time. 1 day at a time. Okay, I get you. I understand. So 1 day at a time. And as I say that, there's this yellow butterfly floating around outside. And yellow is the symbol of hope. And of course the butterfly is that transformation and learning how to navigate the winds in your life with new wings, right? A new way of getting around. Once the caterpillar, you know, its perspective was more ground level. And now the butterfly has a whole new perspective on life. The butterfly can do things it only once dreamed of. And it's a yellow butterfly, the symbol of hope. So hopefully this week we are going to be learning how to navigate with new perspective. You know, and I think that is really spot on, as a matter of fact. That is, here come the goosebumps. Oh my goodness, every hair is on end. I think that's going to be the whole theme of May, really, is learning to navigate our lives with a new perspective. With that new perspective, we can make better choices, right? Much better decisions. We can see a bigger picture than we could see before. And we have more information, more knowledge as well, right? We have more tools in our belt to work with than we had before. And today, let's go back, like Spirit said, 1 day at a time. Today, just appreciate that different perspective. Be aware of how your own vision has changed. Take a look at the first part of January 2019. And as the months have rolled by, look at what lessons each month brought to you. And look at how you can use that knowledge and that information now to make a better rest of the year. Today, I think, is going to be one of those days of reflection where we're going to be looking at those things. And we're going to be analyzing what has happened to us and what has happened in our lives and how we have transformed, how we have sprouted our wings and how our perspectives has changed. And moving forward, seeing that much bigger picture, now we have a complete different idea of what our dream life looks like. Because I think probably this past week, our perspectives have changed even more. Because we really thought, if I only had this thing right here, if I only had that, life would be getting better. But I think now we're like, that wasn't it. That is not the thing that I needed to have a better life. That thing, overrated. That's not it. So now we are like, okay, now that we know that's not the thing, what is the thing? You know what that thing is to get us to that better life? That thing is right here inside of us. So our own love for ourselves, what we do, who we are, we have to really key in and get right there to the heart of the matter. The heart of who we are and what we want. And we have to get in the habit of asking ourselves. Every time something new comes into our life, we have to ask ourselves, is this going to help me reach my highest good? Is this going to help me create the dream life? Is this a part of the building blocks that I want to build? Will this strengthen my structure, or is it going to weaken it? We have to get in the habit of asking ourselves every time something new comes into our life, will this help me on my journey forward? And it will be very clear and very obvious the things that will not help us and in fact hold us back, and the things that absolutely are wonderful building blocks for the foundation on which we are building right here, right now. Have a fabulous, amazing week, everyone. Get outside, touch the earth, cleanse your space, do your meditations, and remember that this way, the Wolf, the Raven, and Spirit, we are sending you unconditional love. Mwah! Make it magical.